Hey, yeah, man. Never come on this morning. Have to come on this evening. Yeah, man. I'm downstairs, And me, I think me have to go on. Yeah, man. Yeah, one of them things there. Today was a great day, you know. Sunny and nice. Summer love it. Beautiful. Like the island of Jamaica. Yeah, man. Jamaican Girl TV every time. Sorry about that. Yeah, man. Give me a minute. I'm kind of a short person, so get something else. Yeah, that's more like it. Bring me up in the chair. Yeah, man. So, guys, as I said, today was a great day. It was sunny and nice. So, and one of them things there, guys. But, I wish it could stay like that instead of getting cold again. Don't want that. No cold. Just stay warm. Yeah, I just want it to stay warm, you know, and do my thing. Yeah. But guys, welcome, Jamaican Girl TV. See, hope everyone is not in bed. I know you guys have to go to work tomorrow and all that stuff. So, I won't be on for long. Just a few things I want to talk about. You know, yeah, the evening kind of get away from me a little bit because when I was at work, I was thinking about coming on early, but when I got home, I have to cook and do all of that stuff. So, mhm. Then my stomach was hurting me, so I just kind of take something for it and lay down a little. But now I'm up and running and everything is great. So, one of them great night. Hopefully it's almost 12, 11:45, but we're good. Yeah, man. Thank you for coming on. Yeah, man. Let me see. So, yes. I have a few things I just want to talk up. Okay, so just waiting for some more folks to come on before I get started. Yeah, man. One of them things that let me get this pen. Hi, welcome. Jamaican Girl TV here. Thank you guys very much for coming on this late. But I sometimes I say, I mean, day of tomorrow, nah, go on no work, so I can't come on late. But yeah, man, as me say, me never feel good earlier, so I never came on. Yes, guys, yeah, talking about dancehall artists. You know, dancehall artist Bounty Killer. You know, Bounty Killer, Alkaline, and a friend for a long time. Cause Bounty Killer not like Alkaline. Alkaline, when he first came out, say him no know why Bounty Killer don't like him. But they don't get along. So, Bounty Killer, was talking about the reggae art, the dancehall artists, them that come out and they're doing their thing, and selling out shows and stuff like that. And he was talking about Beanie Man show. Beanie Man show was good, yes. And Beanie Man was good. And, Vibes Cartel and, Buju Banton and all of those one that come out and do their shows and how good it turned out. Cause the trap dancehall now work that well. So now that's, Cartel come from prison things are going. Yes, things are going because cartel just pick up back and Buju come from prison and in just doing thing. You understand? No fear, just doing thing. So guys, dance all are going, things are going fit. Owen Silva. Hi, how are you? Hola. Owen. Um, Hi, welcome. Yes, guys. So things are going to dancehall. So the trap music where they have down at Jamaica. Not even know. Me hear them a talk about the trap music, but really and truly, me no know what trap. Me no know what trap. Me no know if me even know it. Thank you for the emoji, Owen. What? Well, anyway, I don't know what is the trap dancehall. How them a trap dancehall? They can't trap dancehall. But anyway, a music, they say. But guys, Bounty Killer, all of them a do good, Alkaline and Mavado and yeah man, them alone can keep the dancehall rolling. Yeah, that them fi do. But guys, Bounty Killer big up Alkaline, and say, if you go out and doing short and stuff like that. And somebody, some people, them not like that. Cause, they have a set when like Alkaline. So Alkaline just go out and doing thing. You understand? Alkaline was by himself when all of the other artists and Cartel. That are just before Cartel got prison. Yeah, man, Alkaline he just a start out then time there. He ain't big like how him big today. Him did just tiny, and a doing thing. But they no favorite Alkaline at all. But no Alkaline go out and doing thing and turn big timer. So big up Alkaline. Some people don't like that, not like that at all. But when a dancer and then see that think it's like a dip on a ship. You understand? All right, so you're the on the Titanic and it a sink, it a go down, and you have to dive off. So, them been saying that nothing now go on for dance all from a longer time. But guys, no, that's Cartel come from prison and Buju. And a couple of that's the boat Alkaline. Them must say them fi start do them thing. Alkaline fi go out and sing and so you can bring back up dancehall. That's what they want. They want dancehall up and running like it used to be. They don't want no trap dancehall can take over. You understand? I kind of understand Bounty Killer. Maybe him and Alkaline no get along, but when it come to dancehall, him have to talk on that. Say Alkaline fi go out and doing show and Movada and all of them. So that then when Movada come from Bounty Killer camp. Yeah, man. So go out and doing thing. But people not like that cause you Alkaline and Bounty Killer not get along. They not get along at all. But apart from that, if them go out, all of them dancehall, the older dancehall artists, then go out and do them thing, then we bring back dancehall back up and put it on the pinnacle. Cause they can do that. They can do that. Cartel can do that. Cartel lyrical, Yeah, man. Cartel lyrical bad. Alkaline and popcorn and Mavado. Them have quite a few so they can keep the dancehall up and roll out. Yeah, man. They can keep the dancehall up and going. So not because Bounty Killer Alkaline no friend, that no mean say him a go say, no do it or he not go say talk bad or whatever because he realize say Alkaline a make music and Alkaline a go up. Alkaline no little no more. Alkaline turn big artist. Yeah. Alkaline turned big, giant artist. Cause one time they used to fight and fight and fight and fight against Alkaline. But no, Alkaline a big artist. No more fighting. So Bounty Killer come and, say all of them must get together, do them thing. Go out and do show and bring back dancer like it used to be. But some people are saying, no, Bounty Killer shouldn't say this and Bounty Killer shouldn't say that. But guys, I just one of them things there. You understand? Yeah, man. I one of them things there. Let me see. This is my video. All right, guys. Let me turn the chair so me not have to turn my head all the way around. I think I did this.
Me no like that. I walk bumbo clock out and follow you, you know. Come when you get up a post alkaline like fuck man, I look friend for alkaline dog. You let me lose off of your dog. I tell you even know dog. If me see you right now, I tell you the same thing dog in your face. Fuck could I tell you killer.
That thing that, but some people will talk like that against Bounty Killer, saying that Alkaline, and they must come together, do the show and stuff like that. But I think that's a great move for dance all itself. Not for Bounty Killer, because Bounty Killer not like Alkaline, but for the dance all itself. Knock out the trap dance all. We no want no trap dance all. Fitzgerald Philip watching from Grenada. Blessings, blessings. Yes, Fitzgerald. Hi, how are you? Hi, hi, hi. So this guy is mad. This guy is upset. I say Bounty Killer shouldn't say that. Oh my God.
Fuck could I tell you dog. You fuck you get up a post alkaline. Fuck.
All right. Let me get in from the beginning.
Why you do it killer? You look friend
You Max Killer, why Killer do it?
You post alkaline by your page dog. Alkaline not acknowledge you dog. Fuck could I tell you dog? Yo, me vex, me lose off of your killer. Me lose off of your dog, me tell you straight. Me no like that. I walk bumbo clock out and follow you, you know. Come when you get up a post alkaline like fuck man, I look friend for alkaline dog. You let me lose off of your dog. I tell you even know dog. If me see you right. Bumbo clock. Yo, Chacha. Chacha God. And also people.
He is just mad because Bounty Killer. Say all of them, artists must come out, including Alkaline. He didn't want to say Alkaline, so kind know say Bounty Killer not like Alkaline. But Bounty Killer mentioned Alkaline, so I know him a go on so far. But that's how some people go on. So some people go on. But Jamaican, why go on? Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Enough respect. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. But enough you go on. So, him a cuss, Him a cuss. But me kind of happy that's, Bounty Killer at least put Alkaline on the list. Alkaline a big artist. Yes. Who know what acknowledge, you have to know what acknowledge is a big artist. And then can't mess with him no more. Kind of big artist. They used to mess with him all the while. But now him a big artist. So them have to put him on the big list. People might be mad and upset and pissed off. But I just so he go one of them things there. Yeah, man. But me don't know where them in treat him so far in the first place, and they are all Jamaican. They must all live together. All of them are do dance all. Them just live together and do sing and perform, you know, and no war with them one another, and quarrel. No. Mm-mm. But anyway, me happy say Bounty Killer come out and say that. Because Alkaline turn big man now. You want the little boy no more when you with the something in the eye. He don't come out and doing thing, which is very good. Yes, guys. So moving away from that, I'm moving to this. Guys, the puffy thing. The puffy thing make me come out of this. All right, moving away from that. Come down here, so. This puffy thing. So, guys, this guy is telling the story about Puffy mother, her lifestyle, how she used to live when Puffy was younger. You understand, like 9, 10, 11. You understand? It's like the guy is saying, or the man is saying, 'cause it's a grown man, it's not a young boy, it's a grown man, and he's talking about how Puffy mom used to live back in the days and what she used to do. Him even all mention say, him not even know if her Puffy real mother. All that to him say. So, guys, let's listen.
A lot of things that you see happen came about not even from my generation, but the generation that became before me. You gotta realize, man, his mother had a modeling agency, and it was alleged that it was also um, ladies of the night, Too Shireen too. Dapper Dan tried to sound the alarm on Diddy's mom, but nobody listened. And now, the whispers spilling out of Harlem are getting real ugly. I think that she liked to party, and she party with young people. She's always been like that. Word on the block is that Janice Combs wasn't just some sweet, supportive mama cheering from the sidelines. Nope. Allegedly, she was the queen pin behind closed doors, running underground spots, pulling strings, and introducing her son to the dark side way before Bad Boy was even a dream. Introduce her to my mom.
So, guys, you hear what the guy say? Sean Combs' mom was doing this a long time before even Bad Boys being around, And most of the things that he's doing, he learned it from what she was doing, or maybe seen her do it. Because, I was thinking to myself, how did he know so much? Who was behind him? But I didn't know who. So when I hear this now, I'm like, oh my God, that's the same thing I was thinking. Because to me, I think someone was behind him that tell him this, show him that, like show him the ropes. Because I was wondering how he know to do all this. And over here, it's alleged. Anything you hear over here, it's alleged. So thank you.
My dudes. Hi. She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrating. What's up, Mom? Everything's good, baby. Insiders are saying she's the one who showed Diddy the ropes on those wild freak-off rituals. That's right. Harlem folks claim she trained him, coached him on how to control the room, read people, and play them like puppets. And some are even saying she didn't just watch, she joined in. Yeah. I love it.
Yes, guys, that's another thing when we notice. She join in a most of the stuff them. And when him out there talk, although I'm mother, but she join in. Let's watch.
Love you too.
And she kiss him on his mouth. What kind of mother kiss the son on his mouth? Come on.
Janice was right there, deep in the mix, making sure her son became a master of manipulation. And remember that viral footage of Diddy putting hands on Cassie in that hotel hallway? The whole internet lit up in shock. But guess who jumped to defend him without hesitation? His mama, Janice. She was standing strong like he was the one who got hurt. But now that Harlem insiders are speaking up, folks are wondering, did she already know the truth back then? Or worse, was she involved from day one?
This is what I think. Between Diddy and Cassie, I think a lot of the stuff, maybe the mom know about, cause Diddy, that's his mom. Maybe he might tell his mom, sometime when stuff go down, most time, guys run to their mom, tell their mom. And it seems like she and Diddy have a good relationship, a great relationship. So maybe she knew about him beating Cassie and all that stuff. Because she must have heard it. Because I heard it. So she must have heard
The
it.
deeper you dig, the darker it gets. So now we gotta ask, was Janice just a loyal ride or die mother? Or was she the real mastermind, the one who lit the match and watched it all burn? Stay tuned. This rabbit hole goes way deeper.
Yeah, my mom's is single.
And the part that I can understand. How him a come out and tell the people them about him mom is single. And him mama, although she up in age like 60, 70, and him come out and tell the people them say him mom single. And one of them things them want. Them not easy. And the mom not easy, allegedly. Mhm.
My mom's, she's single.
So before the feds came knocking and slapped cuffs on Puff Daddy, Harlem's own fashion legend Dapper Dan had already dropped some cold truth. And trust, he wasn't sugarcoating a single word. When reporters asked him about the chaos surrounding Diddy, Dap didn't throw shade, but he damn sure didn't protect him either. Instead, he hit everyone with that deep-rooted Harlem wisdom. Dapper Dan said he grew up knowing Puff's parents, including Mama Janice Combs, and the vibe he gave off. This ain't some shocking new development. This is old news in Harlem. Gap basically hinted that what we're seeing now with Diddy isn't some wild one off. It's part of a long running pattern, a generational cycle that's been spinning for decades. According to him, the twisted power trips, the shady after hours parties, the freaky elite circles, that energy was already in the air.
Yes, guys. I heard that the mom used to have after hours party. I heard all of this thing about the mom. So did he come around now? He means the son. Yes, he's gonna do what he saw or, I heard it saw his mom do, you know, because they are mom and son. So he's gonna do everything she does. Yes.
Way before Bad Boy ever hit the charts. Back then, it was all velvet ropes, dim lights, and whispers behind Versace shades. But today, social media's got everything out in the open. No more hiding behind fame and filters. And the more you think about it, the more Dapper Dan's words start clicking into place. Because folks been saying that Janice Combs didn't just raise her son. She groomed him for this lifestyle, allegedly teaching him how to move through that shadowy world like a pro.
When she used to do,
Yes, guys, you hear that? She grooming, and teach him to become a pro and all that, you know? Oh my God. Allegedly. Anything is alleged over here.
for a little modeling thing with her little ladies other night, the little wild parties. When she gave that up, I don't think she was in the business.
There's been a lot of speculation flying around, and it's getting real uncomfortable. Folks are saying Janice Combs might have introduced Diddy to those infamous freak-offs and their mother-son relationship. Let's just say it wasn't your typical family dynamic.
So yes, guys, when the man said him not even know really if Janice is Puffy mama. Really. It's like his auntie or something. Listen.
Now here's where it gets straight up shocking. Some people are claiming Janice wasn't just in the background, she was allegedly right there in the mix. Yup, participating in the same kind of freak-offs that Diddy's being dragged into court over today. We're talking about those parties, the ones tied to lawsuits, ironclad NDAs, and people walking away emotionally wrecked. And just when you thought it couldn't get weirder, there's a clip floating around of Diddy and his mom sitting side by side, both hooked up to IV drips, supposedly for hydration.
Guys, this remind me of Sean Kingston and his mama, something like that. Because what Sean Kingston went through, his mom was behind it all along.
But here's where it gets creepy. Introduce her to my mom. Call Mom Dukes. Hi. She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrating. What's up, Mom? Everything's good, baby. Court docs say these freak off sessions would last so long and get so out of control that people needed IV fluids just to recover. Passed out, drenched in sweat, completely drained, medically exhausted.
Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts. You need more proof? Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead.
Now, nobody's saying Janice and Diddy had just left one of those events in that clip, but come on, the timing and the visuals, too sketchy to ignore. And it don't stop there. People have been raising eyebrows for years about how extra affectionate Diddy acts around his mama on camera. There's footage of him kissing her on the lips, and we're not talking a quick little peck. We mean full lip.
Yes, guys, I saw them kissing. And not a little peck is a full blown. No, sir. It's a full blown kiss, and that's your mama. Come on.
I love you. Love you too.
Guys, I just one of them things there. Me can't understand what go on. Why some mama so close to their son? The mama and son bond. It come like a boyfriend and girlfriend or wife and husband. That's the kind of bond them have. Yeah. Uh-uh. And did to the mom, that's the business the mom used to be in. So she trained the son to come and do the same thing in the business.
Mom's single. I ain't gonna hate on my mom. She's single.
It's giving weird vibes, and folks are side-eyeing hard. But let's get into something most people ain't even bringing up yet. Everybody's out here thinking Janice Combs was some elegant model back in the day. But people from Harlem, they say that's pure fairy tale fluff. According to them, that modeling story was just smoke and mirrors. The glitz, the glam, the photo shoots. Just a cover. The real story. She was allegedly a madam, running serious behind-the-scenes operations, hooking up young girls with big-shot men in dark corners of the industry. While the cameras flashed and the world thought she was striking poses, backroom deals were going down and young girls were being.
Yes, guys, that's the part I heard and I couldn't believe it. Yes, she was pretending to be a model and allegedly and behind closed doors she's doing something else.
Pimped out. And guess who was sitting there soaking up every single move like a sponge? Young Diddy. Yup. Word is he watched it all. Learned how to charm, deceive, and dominate. Not from TV, not from the streets, from his own mother.
Embattled music mogul Sean Combs' mother is defending her son. She's calling the charges of trafficking and racketeering a public lynching and a pain too unbearable to put into words.
They say she taught him how to manipulate people with a smile, control the scene while hiding the dirt, and run game without blinking. And it ain't just whispers anymore. Insiders been co-signing this for years. Jaguar Wright even called it out directly. She said Janice was the blueprint, the original madam in charge, and Diddy, he just copied the playbook step by step. Even Mace, who's been locked in drama with Diddy for years, came out and said it plain, Janice knows everything. He claimed Diddy's been hiding behind his mama the whole time like she's the human.
Yes, and she have all the receipt and stuff. Can you believe it? The mama of all the
Holding all
receipt.
the industry's darkest secrets.
He used to cuss his mama out like a sailor. And I told him, and Miss Combs, you can get mad all you want to. You know this is true. That cussed you out in front of on 19th Street at the old bad boy office downstairs who was getting in the limousine. And I said, boy, if I ever hear you cuss your mom again.
And let's not act like
Yes, I heard that part when I was listening to it. He cussed his mama out real bad. So something went down between them, And maybe he didn't like what his mama did and he cussed her out.
We haven't seen Janice rush to his defense every single time the spotlight turns toxic. Just think back to that Cassie video, the one where Diddy put hands on her in the hotel hallway. The world was shook, the internet exploded, but guess who jumped up quick to protect his image? Janice. She spun the narrative like her son was some poor, misunderstood little boy, like he was the victim. Meanwhile, the footage told us everything. She knew. She had.
Yes, that's how some mama are. When their son do the wrong, they get up and play like he is the victim and is the person, the woman is the victim. Some mama are like that.
To know what he was capable of, but she still stood by him loud and proud.
Woman that they're saying is his mother was a prostitute and a whore. But there's whispers in the streets of Harlem that Diddy's mother isn't alive. Not his biological mother, that that woman is his aunt.
Now here's where things get even darker, and most
Yeah, I heard that too, allegedly, that the lady is his aunt. His mama died. People talk stuff. We don't know if it's true or not, but it's alleged so.
people ain't ready for this. Because believe it or not, some sources claim that Janice herself might have been one of Diddy's first victims. According to Gene Deal, who worked closely with Puff back in the day, he was told by Kurt Burrow, an old Diddy associate, that things got violent between Diddy and his mom. Not just arguments, not just raised voices. Allegedly, Diddy cussed her out and even put hands on her. Yeah,
Oh my
you heard that
God.
right. They say Diddy slapped his own
You hear that guy did even put hands on his own mom, slapped her. I heard that. And I was like, what?
mama. Now hold up. Intro-
I could not believe when I heard that. He slapped his mama.
woman he kisses on the lips in front of cameras, the one he keeps calling a queen in every other interview, that don't add up. But if that story is even halfway true, it flips the whole narrative on its head because now people are digging even deeper. And yeah, it's getting bloodline deep. There's a wild theory going around that Janice Combs might not even be Diddy's real mother.
Now, his father was a government snitch and a bad actor in the criminal world altogether.
Word on the street is that his biological mom, the real Janice, might have passed away a long time ago, allegedly. And the woman we've seen by Diddy's side all these years might actually be his aunt. Yup, that would mean the entire story they sold the world could be a carefully crafted cover-up. So why the secrecy? Why keep that kind of detail hidden for decades? Well, if you follow the trail back far enough, things get messy, real messy. Diddy's biological father, Melvin Combs, was allegedly deep in government dealings. Not just some neighborhood player, he was rumored to be a federal informant, a straight-up snitch for the feds. Harlem been whispering it, and Jaguar Wright said it out loud. This man wasn't just dirty, he was connected. Deals, betrayals, political favors. Melvin was allegedly in the middle of it all, so if his wife or sister stepped in to raise Diddy and keep the story clean, it would make sense for a family trying to dodge heat from the streets and the feds. And let's not act like this Fed theory came out of nowhere. Even Kanye said it on camera. He called Diddy out directly, saying Puff was moving like federal police. And when he said that, the internet didn't laugh. They said he might not be lying. And when you really look at how Diddy moves, the silence, the strategy, the way he always walks away clean while someone else takes the fall, it starts looking real suspicious. Like father, like son. That's what people are saying. And this whole thing is turning into a full-blown Harlem horror story.
But why do you believe she knew about the freak off? Because one of the witnesses said she was there.
There's been whispers.
Yes, I was watching some videos, and when I look, it's the mama. Yes, I saw the mama on one of those freak off videos. Oh my, I said the mama, yes, and I heard somebody keep saying the mama is there too. When I look at the video, yes, the mama is there. So yes, guys, allegedly, but the mom was in one of the videos. Guys, like up the live, and thank you
For
very
years,
much.
old interviews, locals who grew up around the Combs family, and the stuff they're saying about Diddy's childhood, straight up chilling. They claim his early years were surrounded by drugs, sex, and secrets. People swear they walked into rooms filled with naked adults, powerful men, women everywhere, and then right there in the corner, little Diddy, just watching.
Guys, I heard little Diddy was there jerking off on himself. Can you believe it? And he's 11. 11, 11. Oh, allegedly. Yes, that's what I heard.
Wide-eyed, soaking it all in, while Janice and the other grown-ups just looked the other way. But now, people are saying Janice didn't just ignore it, she might have been part of it. One fan online said it straight up, and his mom might not even be his mom. We've been new. Folks in Harlem always knew what was up, and once you start connecting the dots, from the freak-offs to the IV drips to Diddy kissing Janice full on the lips, it paints a seriously disturbing picture. Their relationships always felt too intimate, too touchy, like there's something under the surface no one wants to say out loud. And according to insiders like Gene Deal, it's not just rumors. He claimed Janice wasn't just at those wild events. She was even out here trying to flirt with the bodyguards. That's what Gene Deal claimed, said Janice was straight
Yes, I heard that he was out trying to flirt with the bodyguard. Yes.
trying to seduce Diddy's security team, bold as ever, not even trying to hide it. So let's break this down. We got a woman who's allegedly a former madam, who might not even be his real mother, who possibly groomed him into this twisted lifestyle, and now she's out here shooting her shot at his own employees. This is real suspect behavior on all levels, but it don't stop there. You might have missed this one.
With the studio or any rooms, it's red, it's making love. Underage.
They said they could ship me off and sell me to anyone.
Yes, guys, I heard about this red room. Yes, they have a red room. I was like,
In an
what?
old 1999 interview with Vibe magazine, Diddy casually dropped a bombshell. He revealed that he lost his innocence at just 12 years old. Said it like it was some rite of passage. And get this, he even mentioned he started exploring things at 11, watching late night cable shows and pleasuring himself after catching some grown up content.
Can you believe it? Are you hearing this right? Start pleasuring himself at 11. Lord God. Yes, after watching thing on
And that
late
ain't even
night
the
show.
wildest part. In that same interview, it was reported that his then girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez, was just chilling on the couch while a full on adult documentary was playing in the background. Like, what? That's not coming of age. That's deep rooted trauma being paraded like it's normal. And you think Janice didn't know? The industry's been whispering for years that Janice was fully aware of what was going on behind the scenes.
Janice know everything as far as I hear allegedly. Yes, anything over here it's alleged. Okay.
In fact, some say Janice was the one guiding the whole thing. One source from the making of a Bad Boy docuseries claimed Diddy had a thing for using red lights at his infamous parties. Not by accident, on purpose. That dim, eerie red glow, it wasn't just a vibe, there was a whole mood. You already know what red lighting suggests. Dark energy, secrecy, seduction. And here's the wild part. People are saying he learned that from Janice. Yup, they're calling her the master of the vibe. Someone who could set a scene perfectly, but not in any kind of innocent way. She knew exactly how to create an atmosphere that screamed invitation only. No cameras, don't ask questions. Now let's zoom out and connect a few dots. Another
So yes, guys, you hear that? Janice is mom. She teach him all of that stuff. She train him. Yeah. She train him. So now that he come out and doing all of this stuff, it going right back to her.
powerful name keeps popping up, Clive Davis, the music mogul himself. Allegedly, Clive had ties to Diddy's father, Melvin Combs, before Melvin passed under mysterious circumstances. And right after Melvin's death, Diddy just so happens to fall directly under Clive's wing as a young up-and-comer in the industry. Sounds a little too perfect, doesn't it? It's giving chosen one energy, but not the inspiring kind. More like you've been selected because you know the game and you'll play it. Some speculate, and again, all this is alleged, that Diddy might have had to go through some dark rites of passage to earn his seat at the table. And through it all, Janice was there.
I was thinking the same thing. Maybe Puffy been through a lot too. earn his seat at the table, like this guy said, alleged. But anyway, and Janice was right by his side.
Guiding, managing, and maybe even controlling it from behind the scenes. So let's line up the facts. We got a young Diddy allegedly exposed to grown up content at an age where he should have been watching cartoons. A weird family setup where the woman he calls mom might not even be his real biological mother. Three powerful figures stepping into his life early, guiding, grooming, shaping, and a mother figure who, by multiple accounts, wasn't just watching from the sidelines, she was deep in the mix, not just attending.
Yes, guys, I was saying to myself when I listen to all of this puffy story, I'm saying to myself, this mom is deep in everything. It's like I'm learning a whole new thing, everything new. Oh my God. Yes, guy, allegedly.
Participate. What that
Alleged.
paints ain't just dysfunction, it's full blown chaos.
A lot of people are curious about the status of P. Diddy.
Status of what?
P. Diddy. Diddy.
And now, fast forward to the present day. Diddy's trial is heating up and rolling into week two. The courtroom's getting crowded with bodyguards testifying, exes showing up ready to spill everything, and victims finally speaking out after years of silence. And the court docs stacking up like dirty laundry in a locked room. And we're not just talking about Cassie anymore. This thing is way bigger than her. The scale of what's being exposed is explosive. But now here comes the
Yes, guys. And it's not about Cassie. It's gone past Cassie, way past Cassie. 'Cause everybody is trying to speak up now. Speak up, speak up. He's on trial. We don't want him to get away. We have to say our piece. Whatsoever he do to us, we have to let the world know. So we have to speak up. Allege.
shady twist that's got everybody talking. There's serious buzz that Janice Combs might allegedly be helping her son move and hide money. Not just a rumor, there's word that Diddy's got multiple properties and assets tucked under her name. So
Yes, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that maybe she might be helping him to move money, hide money away, and he have lots of property under her name because a lot of these celebrity put the property in their mom name. Yes, in their parents' name. Most time their mom.
that's true. That means Janice ain't just playing mom anymore. She might be more than just a background player in all this. Janice Combs could be a full-blown person of interest. And let's be real, the feds, they don't play when it comes to money. If they find out she's been helping Diddy stash assets, shuffle properties, or cover financial tracks, they're coming for her next, and they're moving fast.
That's the same thing I was saying to myself today. Yeah, I was saying if she do all that, they're coming for her. She's the one they need to go to for too. You know, if she be stashing money, properties, and this and that, she's the one they're gonna go for next. Yes, allegedly. Let's see.
And while Diddy's looking more guilty by the day, folks are starting to ask the one question nobody wanted to say out loud. What if Janice is the reason he turned out like this? Because let's be
Yes, that's the question. I keep saying it to myself. What is she, if she is the one that let him turn out like this? Teach him and groom him and all of those stuff. I've been saying that to myself.
honest, all that freaky behavior, the twisted power games, the control, the gaslighting, that ain't something you're just born with. That's taught, conditioned, passed down like a dark family recipe. And if even half these stories are true, then Janice didn't just witness the madness, she created it. She might not
Yes, I was saying that she created it. Because she groomed him, she taught him everything he know. That mean, she created this. It's like creating a monster.
just be protecting her son. She might be the one who built the entire playbook he's been running for decades. But now it's your turn. What do you think? Is Janice just a fiercely loyal mama trying to protect her child? Or is she the real puppet master, the OG pulling strings from the shadows all along? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I need to hear from every single one of y'all. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell because with the way this trial's exploding, you do not want to miss what we uncover next. See you in the next one.
To rise to life's challenge.
Yes, guys. So, and it's all of these people, so many celebrities, so many people involved in this trial, so many people involved in Puffy thing. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Holmes allegedly planned and controlled the performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial workers.
In the process, all of those who've maintained that Diddy is a terrible person for years are now being vindicated.
How you never stood next to nobody? You studied the 48 laws of power.
Nah, man, that's whack. And you knew exactly what I meant, because he'd been standing next to something his entire career.
Right.
He stood next to Biggie, bro.
Man, 50 Cent. 50 Cent is speaking and 50 Cent is talking up some things. Me, I tell you. Yeah, man. 50 Cent not easy, you know. 50 Cent to talk up some things. Let's look at
He
this.
stood next to Mace. He stood next to Jock. Puffy might be the destination for anybody going nowhere. Nobody survived. With all of his bail packages denied, one of which was worth $50 million, things just keep going from bad to worse for the bad boy CEO. And now,
Yeah, man. Things are go from bad to worse with Puffy. Me no know what go happen to him.
attorney Tony Busby recently revealed that he has 120 individuals ready to file lawsuits against Diddy in a press conference.
As I said, our law firms have been retained by 120 individuals at this point.
But while many of the identities of these are shielded from the public, what about the people that we know Diddy has wronged? Because from women to men that were recipients of his advances to artists who were once signed to his label, there are countless individuals who we know to have come out of the losing end of dealing with the man now known as the Diddler. It's your boy Luesta, and these are the victims of.
Guys, so many artists, so many people. Oh my God. Some of them don't even know what they get themselves into. Yeah, they don't know.
And when you're talking about those who suffered at his hands, there's sadly no better place to start than with the R&B star whose life he made a living hell. Back in 2006, Cassie was a younger singer with a dream who was dating her producer Ryan Leslie. After hearing her debut track Me and You, Diddy set out to sign her to Bad Boy Records. And at the start, he looked to be invested in her as an artist. So I wanted to get us all together so
Yes, guys, because I used to listen to Cassie a lot. I used to play it every night and play it back and forth. You know, play it because I like the song. So I used to play it back and forth and listen. And Cassie was cute. She's nice and young. So, you know, you listen to her. And I like the song.
Get this, everybody can hear from me how focused and excited I am about the project. I wanted, Cassie to, everybody, Cassie, yo,
But as soon as he got her name on the dotted line, it looks like the nature of the relationship changed. Ryan and Cassie split, and soon after, Diddy reportedly made his move. Before long, she became the face of the Sean John fashion brand. It wasn't until 2012 that the relationship was officially confirmed to the public, but by all accounts, it was going on for years. But what the public didn't know at the time was that behind the scenes, Diddy was subjecting the R&B star to systematic abuse for nearly a decade. According to Cassie's lawsuit filed in November of 2023, Diddy allegedly began a pattern of control and abuse that included giving her drugs, beating her, and forcing her to engage in sexual acts with male prostitutes while he filmed.
Yes. When I heard that, I couldn't believe it. He put her on the face of his brand, and then, he take over for himself. And she said, is when she said she was supposed to have 10 CD or signed to 10 CD or something, but he only do one. Can't believe that.
The suit also claims that in 2018, near the end of their relationship, Diddy forced his way into her home and assaulted her. Ms. Ventura further stated that she was given copious amounts of drugs, including ecstasy and ketamine, and that Diddy became violent, beating her multiple times each year. They settled out of court after Diddy initially denied the allegations, with his lawyer stating that for
For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Miss Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship, which was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail. But unfortunately, everything she said would be vindicated when horrifying footage of the Bad Boy Records mogul attacking her in a hotel hallway came to light. For all the rumors about Diddy were just hearsay up until this point, it was this footage that made people realize what kind of monster had been allowed to have such power, wealth, and influence for so many years. If he does this in a hotel hallway, God only knows how bad it is somewhere private. Allegedly, he is there violently beating a woman on camera. There is no allegedly. As a result, every interaction between the two is now seen through a new lens.
I wanted to
So yes, guys, maybe he was doing it for a long time, but we just heard about it because this one, caught on camera and they decide to put it out. Maybe he's beating her for a long time.
can't wait to see 3 a.m.
Yes.
The controversy.
Yeah.
In all videos of the two, the subtle body language exhibited the unwavering hold he had on her. He snatched her waist, and I also saw how he looked at her. This is pure control. If she stayed with him any longer, she might have not lived long enough to tell anyone or file a civil suit. But as it turns out, his actions on the red carpet or in hotel lobbies was just a drop in the ocean. Because if many eyewitness accounts are to be believed, he made it clear that he was in control in front of others as well. In an interview from before everything came to light, former Bad Boy signee, Young Jock, revealed that he saw the full extent of Puff's hold over her during a trip to Miami. Initially, things seemed innocent enough, as he and his wife went to chill with Cassie and his boss. But after they arrived at the popular nightclub Live, Jock got an eye-opening look at how he and Cassie's relationship worked behind the scenes.
I was watching Puff. And Puff was looking up there. He saw this white woman. Puff jumped out. Me and Cassie sitting next to each other. My wife right here, Cassie right here. And then he jumped off the bar, came over and said, yo, Cassie, tomorrow I want you to shave the side of your head. And I'm like, what the fuck kind of request is that? So when I look up there, this white woman side of her head was shaved, my nigga. So within like 2, 3 days, she sent me a picture. I'm like, shit, I shaved her motherfucking head.
But as we know now, that was just skimming the surface of what was really going on. Reportedly, things escalated to the point where Cassie blindly submitted to Combs to avoid vicious remarks. According to her lawsuit, the beef eventually extended to
And you know what, too, guys? I think because she was young, real young, he take advantage of her and she don't know what to do.
trafficking, with Combs allegedly ordering her to cover herself in oil, get high and drunk, and engage in sexual acts with male sex workers while he pleasured himself and filmed the encounters. Cassie, a participant in many of his so-called freak-offs, reported
And a lot of hate to guys because they didn't know that this was gonna come out. They thought it would never come out. It would never see the light of day. So, you know, he keep doing it and have her doing it.
learned to disassociate during these horrific encounters. At the time that she first sued him, Ventura was likely only thinking of getting justice for herself. However, what no one knew at the time was that this would result in a domino effect, which has led to so many people coming out and speaking their truth about encounters with Puffy. Y'all don't understand how Cassie coming out damn near helped every single person that works for Diddy or had a relationship.
That is so true. It's like you hit the nail on the head. There's lots and lots of people, years and years past up. Some of them are dead and gone. Yes, and wish that this would happen when they were alive. Yes, a lot of things Puffy do to people allegedly.
He got money, power, major connections, etc. You can't just go at him by yourself. But while Cassie and other accusers may get to see Diddy suffer for his crimes, not everyone who was caught up in his vicious web was so lucky, including the mother of 3 of his children, who went to her grave without seeing him get his comeuppance. Initially, Puff and Kim first met when she was working as a receptionist at Uptown Records, which is the company that Puff worked for before founding his own label, Bad Boy Records. Over the years, they had a rocky on-off again relationship, which began in the 90s and lasted until 2007. After that, they remained close until 2018 when the actress and model would tragically pass away from what was said to be
I can't even believe how she just die. Just die. Oh my God.
natural causes. At the that time, Diddy said her passing broke his heart, and when he received a Lifetime Achievement Award at the BET Awards in 2022, he paid tribute to her in a special performance.
Hey, baby girl, Kim, this one is for you. Check this out. Come on. Yeah, it's kind of hard with you not around. Know you in heaven smiling down, watching us while we pray for you.
But as it turned out, this was only one side of the relationship. As behind the scenes, there was a cycle of violence, infidelity, and abuse that played out in front of the eyes of Bad Boys' staff. According to Roger Bonds, a former bodyguard of Diddy's, seeing Puff put hands on her was nothing out of the ordinary.
How many fights did you see, physical fights, did you see between Kim Porter and Puffy?
I seen three.
Three.
Yeah,
Okay. And that's the first one?
that was the first one.
Name me the other two.
The other two was one time when we went to Kim house and Puff was banging on the door, banging on the door, banging on the door. The rumors were that she was inside with a guy and he was like, yo, we not leaving here. We not leaving here until I get in this house. And I was like, yo, it's 12 o'clock at night, Puff. What are we doing? He was like, yo, she's in the house. She's in the house. And he was going around to every window trying to get in and everything else. So the next day, when they got together, they went into the room and I heard some tussling and stuff like that.
On another occasion, he recalled things getting physical at the Beverly Hills Hotel. But at this point, Kim let it be known that she wasn't going to lie down and take it anymore.
He said, yo, get out the car, Barnes. And I got out the car. The next thing I knew, I seen the car rumbling, shaking. I opened up the door and said, yo, we in front of the Beverly Hills Hotel. So then Kim got out the car, she fixed her hair, and she said, I want to explain. Put your hands on me again, and you're going to have to explain this scratch that I'm about to put on your face. And Kim got to the point where she wasn't going for it. She wasn't having it. She knew that if she at least
Maybe Kim has too much and have already gone through too much and she can't stand it no more. Him and his cheating and all this stuff. She can't take it no more.
felt back, that it was a chance that she could leave a mark on him. And if she left a mark on him, he had a lot of explaining to do of what that mark was about.
Over time, Kim would try her utmost to defend herself, and as infamous Bad Boy security guard Gene Deal revealed later down the line, there was one time where she almost killed him in the process.
One night, when they were at home, he wanted to, put his hands on her in the wrong way. And Kim took one of those corkscrews and ripped his wrist up and hit an artery. And when she did that, he had to rush over to St. Luke's Hospital.
During Puff's rise to fame, it became clear to everyone that there was something deeply wrong about his relationship with Porter, and that his hitting on her was basically an open secret. In another interview, former Bad Boy artist Mark Curry claimed that in addition to affronting her to the point that she needed corrective surgery on her nose, he wiretapped her phone. But this wasn't due to anything Kim had done wrong. It was all down to Puff's paranoia.
Speaking of Kim Porter, because you knew Kim Porter, is it true that Diddy broke her nose?
Bust her nose, man. It was all, insecurities. Anytime a man would go out his way to wiretap,
He's jealous. He want to hear what's going on. He wiretap her phone and everything. Yeah, and busted her nose, allegedly.
someone's phone or put taps in their homes just to monitor their conversation, that's a sign of insanity. So when you see someone doing that, what do you think he's gonna do if he found her on the phone talking to someone and feels that she's cheating on him or somebody sleeping with his girl? What you think he's gonna say? Ooh, I caught you. Ooh, I heard this. Now he gonna come in with it's gonna be a fight.
As I said earlier, Kim Porter passed away from pneumonia in 2018, leaving her kids and Puffy to mourn her premature.
What I'm saying, I don't think I when I heard that she passed, I really, really, really go down in deep thinking. How she just passed like that, sudden, just sudden. I just never believe. I just too sudden. I know people die sudden sometime, but this one was really sudden. You know, it's just one of those things that doesn't sit good with me. Okay, yeah, man.
Her loss. But not everyone believes that story. In fact, Gene Deal outlined that the official narrative didn't ring true to him at all.
Allegedly, Kim was fine the day before and the day of her death, and then now she found in the bed dead from pneumonia. That just don't sound right, bro. That don't
It
sound right.
doesn't sound right. It doesn't add up. That's why I just don't believe it. Yeah, I did not believe it.
Right at all.
So you feel the same way about her death being suspect?
I don't think nobody in America thinks nothing suspicious about Kim death, bro. If you are rich like that, Kim had a net worth of like what 12 million a year or something like that. Kim could have called any doctor to come over and look at her. Everything is suspicious about her death, bro. And I don't think an autopsy was done on her. And if it was a half-assed job.
Later in that same conversation, he actually went one further, claiming that Diddy might have been responsible for her death.
What I really believe is that they might got into a little spat, a little fight, something went down, and and Pump did that play fighting stuff that he always do, and that pillow fighting stuff, and probably smothered her. But I wouldn't say that on the air. I wouldn't let people know that he probably smothered her to death, and because she had a bad cold or she felt some kind of way that she died doing having that play fight with the pillow fights and everything and smothered her.
Although this is unconfirmed and is just a theory from Gene, it seems obvious that throughout the relationship, Kim was abused at the hands of Diddy. Because of how long she was with him, some people have wondered if
Yes, she was abused from the hand of him. Yeah.
Slade Porter was involved in all of the freak-offs or other activities that Diddy was getting up to. But her lawyer and friend Suzanne Bracker claimed that she was completely unaware.
I don't think Kim ever knew of these freak-offs, of his private sexual fantasies and his sex life in that way. Had she known about it, she would definitely not have participated in it. She didn't want him with other women, and he didn't want her with other men. So he would not have shared her with anybody. It was quite a different relationship that he had with Kim than he had with Cassie. Cassie was much younger than Kim, and Cassie was not the mother of his children. So he treated them much differently. I know
You hear that? He treated him different, treated Cassie different.
so much gossip that I can't even tell anybody about it because I would like to keep those confidences of her. But I do want to say that she never knew about these parties. She didn't know about his extracurricular activities in that vein.
Whether or not you buy that, it still doesn't excuse the horrendous things he is said to have done to Porter. But reportedly, it's not just women who are at the risk of being traumatized by Diddy. Just ask one music producer who thought he had the opportunity of his dreams, only for it to turn into a nightmare. Rodney and Lil Rod Jones have produced records for the likes of Big Boy and Jack Harlow before he met up with Diddy, but it was on Puff's latest record that the two worked in very close proximity. Unfortunately, no one knew just how close. After the record was released, Lil Rod gradually started speaking out about the treatment he received at the hands of Diddy, and initially, it was all centered on disputes over money.
Been working on an album. I took a year off straight working on this album. That album is the Love album, Off the Grid by Diddy, and it's Grammy nominated right now as we speak. I should be celebrating, but the truth is I'm not. Taking this album on has required so much time at a time, 16 hours, 24 hours a day. Sometimes Diddy will request certain works to be done and tell us don't go to sleep until it's done. And the truth is, we'll be up for days trying to accomplish that. I've tried to get my business straight with them on this album, but the truth is, they're not playing fair. They hit me on.
And guys, sometimes it seems like they doesn't even get paid. You understand? Working all these long hours, and he want them to keep working at, the album. But they need to get paid too. They are human beings. They have families to feed and stuff like that. They need their money.
The belt on so many situations, just dealing with this.
Over the course of the video, Rod made it clear that he was shaken by the whole thing and his emotions were about to bubble to the surface.
Taking my publishing or stealing it is just, I'm not going to let that happen. Again, this is one of those projects that took so much time from me. I missed holidays working on this album. At one point, I was running around with the hard drives, the computer, just to run the ball on this album, to finish the production on it, make sure that this album came to, a good project with good vibes, just where it is right now. And just to be offered little to no participation in this is highly disrespectful. I won't be that guy to 20, 30 years from now, looking back saying, I wish I'd done this, I'm gonna do this now.
As we would soon find out, the publishing dispute was just the tip of the iceberg. Soon, Rod filed a lawsuit. He claimed Diddy sexually assaulted him throughout the process of making the Love album together. Seeking 30 million in damages, Rod's claim includes numerous instances where Puff would grope his genitals or said that he'd have to have sex with a man to get ahead in the game, as it was commonplace in the industry. In the lawsuit, Rodney recounted an incident where he woke up at 4 a.m. the following morning, naked with a sex worker sleeping next to him. He also claimed that Puff created a bizarre environment where he was forced to work in a bathroom while Combs showered and walked around naked. Additionally, there has been
Yes, I did heard that. That, the guy said Combs walk around naked and he has to work in that. What if you don't want to see his naked? You know what? Yeah. What if you don't want to see him? He's walking around naked and have the guys working. What's wrong with him? Like it's normal. Yeah. Some people walk around in their house like it's normal, but you can't have someone there working and doing that. What if the person doesn't agree or doesn't like it? I guess he don't care.
suggested that disgraced actor Cuba Gooding Jr. was involved. Romney further accused Combs of engaging in sex trafficking and covering up a shooting. Although Diddy's lawyers have dismissed his claims just like everyone else's, Rod seems to be really suffering in the aftermath of all he experienced. He's a monster, Jones told Rolling Stone in an interview. He'll do whatever is necessary to get exactly what he wants. He doesn't take no for an answer. He told me himself, I'll smack my mama. Anybody who can say that even jokingly is a monster. In that same interview, he claimed that because of how powerful Diddy is, he lived in fear of his life. He's very
Yes, the way did they are, you would have been fear of your life for your life too. A lot of people around Diddy fear for their life.
connected. It made me nervous traveling, going to hotels. I asked if there's any way to remove my name. The last time I landed in LA, I knew he had connections there. I got off the plane worried. I masked my face and changed my outfits. I've gotten 3 therapists. Everybody saw the video of Cassie. This is who I'm dealing with. There have been too many people trying to figure out where I'm at. I moved locations, moved states. Everything is private. My mom doesn't even know where I live. It's been like that pretty much all year. In Lil Rod's case, the abuse he suffered seemed to have been mostly physical, but there are some who managed to.
Yes, with this puffy thing, when you don't want somebody find you, or puffy find you, because you have somebody in almost every state. Yeah, because I was listening to Jamie, and what Jamie was saying is something
Narrowly
like that.
respect his sexual advances when they were entrusting him to turn them into a star. For years, Diddy was a mainstay on MTV with his reality series Making the Band. Back then, his status as a tough, often chaotic boss was played up as comedy. However, since the show ended, some of its alumni have faced tough times. In particular, the first girl group to emerge from Making the Band had an incredibly difficult experience under Diddy's watch, one they are still struggling to recover from to this day. Formed in 2005, Danity Kane went on to be hugely successful during their initial run under Bad Boy, even racking up a #1 album with their debut. Their next album repeated the feat before they broke up in early 2009. But it wasn't all just success, as there were far more horrifying things going on behind the scenes. According to Gene Deal, the group was actively in danger.
He stood up there and he said in front of a lot of people, we were in the studio, and I said something to him and walked out the studio. He said, yo, I'm a drug addict, stop and pick them out to my niggas. I'm gonna get them all on drugs, and I'm gonna put them out to my niggas. I was like, there's somebody kick.
Guys, you hear that? He's gonna pimp them out and give them to his nigga. That's what he say about this girl, Dende the Kane. I remember them. I remember that group. I remember when he made the band, and I remember when they came out singing. Yes, they even have a #1 song. I remember the whole thing.
And walked out.
However, it's not just Gene who's saying that there was something foul going on. In terms of who's spoken out from the group, the most vocal member is definitely Aubrey O'Day. Long before anyone else, Aubrey was claiming that Diddy was a fundamentally bad guy and had to try and escape his sexual advances. And when she turned him down, it led to her getting kicked from the group.
I wasn't willing to do what was expected of me. Not talent wise, but in other areas. It's difficult difficult when you're that young to understand your worth as a woman through the men that I was around. And that was very traumatic. I don't think any of us have healed from that. Diddy would be like, "You're not hot anymore. Like, what happened? You don't have anything. Like, you don't have any curves. You're looking like just, you're not looking like, I can't get people to think that you're my good looking person." And there was no Me Too at that time. There was no protecting anyone at that time. You signed a million NDAs and a million contracts that took away all your rights.
In a No Jumper interview, Aubrey went in depth to discuss the culture that surrounded the label, revealing that they were pretty much brainwashed to crave Diddy's approval.
You hear that, guys? They sign so many papers, so they don't have no right to nothing. They don't know nothing.
And I'm finding out so many times, even very early on, where Diddy was making comments like, "Oh, now you're full, like you look right, I could fuck you now," and things like that. I don't even remember.
Really?
And I asked my girlfriend when she recalled that. My girlfriend, who is a therapist for UCLA and has nothing to do with the entertainment industry and wants no part in it.
Mhm.
She said she remembers when he said that to me, and then I said, "What did I do?" And she said, "You kind of looked at me and said, he finally thinks I'm pretty."
Mm.
That was what I thought in that moment. Now, I don't recall that, but she recalled it very clearly. And I think that it's just so telling for what a woman goes through in a systemic problem.
Aubrey has been banging this drum for years, but recently
Yes, I've heard Aubrey talking about this for a long time. Every time Aubrey come, Aubrey talk about this. Yes, she does.
former bandmate Dawn Richard has come forward with her own story. An artist who was not only in Danity Kane, but the later group Diddy Dirty Money, Dawn's lawyer issued a lawsuit which claimed that, over the decades following his rise to fame, Mr. Combs' star-studded, larger-than-life persona overshadowed his vicious temper and pervasive acts of violence directed towards those in his inner circle, specifically women. In terms of what he did to her directly, Richard said in a complaint that Combs would often come into her dressing room unannounced. While she was working with a stylist, he would touch her butt and around her breast to signal where the clothing should fall, according to.
Yes, that sound like something, they when they say Donald Trump come in the dressing room when the females were dressing. Yeah, cause he was something for the Miss World pageant and for the Miss America something pageant. I forget what he was for, but he used to come in the dressing room. Kai was the head one. So he used to come into the room and look at the girls, and the girls they didn't like it. I could
The
tell.
lawsuit. Combs also regularly asked her to stoop down to her underwear in rehearsals, smacked Richard on the butt, and conducted meetings in only his underwear. Apparently, she also tried to get Cassie to leave Diddy, and when the word got back to him, she was met with threats, such as, "You want to die today?" and "I end people." Apparently, Richard also saw the late Kim Porter leaving a recording studio crying with face injuries. As always, Diddy's team has denied it all, but these stories are so consistent with what's come to be known about Puff's behind.
They have to deny it all, 'cause if they don't deny it, they don't get no PR, nothing, and Diddy will be pissed. He will be mad at them. And they want to, be with Diddy and stay with Diddy. So they are not gonna say nothing. And you hear what he said too? Sometime Diddy come to when they were in the dedicating group, when they were in their rehearsing and stuff, Diddy come to rehearsal in his underwear.
And some
Oh,
people
yeah.
fear that this could be another case waiting to happen. Although many of these cases will be a matter for the judges, some women who've had run ins with Puff just seem to want to tell their story. And in the case of Nikki Heaton, her tale is not only horrifying, but it implicates another megastar in Kanye West. Back in 2014, this former YouTube cover artist began to make major moves in the industry when her track Bad Intentions with Migos picked up some major buzz. For a brief moment, she was the toast of the industry, and this meant that people suddenly wanted to meet her. Not least of all, Diddy and Kanye West. And on one fateful night, she went to the studio to meet them, only for Diddy to try and drug her before Ye and Puff apparently haunted her.
Immediately, I'm like, there's something fucking in this drink. There's something in this drink. And I didn't know what to do. And they're coming towards me more, and they're trying to like take my clothes off. And I'm like at that point where I'm like, this is not good, but I'm like still trying to like play it off. Just like, stop, you guys are fucking stupid. Like, get out of here, like don't touch me.
Despite her attempts to calm things down, it just kept escalating. And sadly, even as she asked for assistance, others turned a blind eye in favor.
Yes. Like I heard that before, that when some of the female try to call for attention or they need help, others just turn their blind eye. And that happened a lot on the Did watch.
Were the powerful men in her midst.
You guys stop, like stop. And they're getting to the point where they have like ripped my shirt off. And like I'm like almost fully exposed at this point. And this is the part that for as long as I live, I will never fucking forget. It isn't actually the aspect of being sexually that's not what haunts me. It's this. As these two grown men were pawing at me, trying to take my clothes off, I look over to this man asking for help, and I literally mouth the word help, and we lock eyes, and he looks away. And I was like, oh shit, no one's fucking saving me tonight. No one's gonna do anything. No one's gonna do fucking anything. And that's when I was truly fucking scared.
Thankfully, Nikki eventually escaped and ran to an Uber, but the situation has left her scarred for life. Although these stories have gotten the most publicity, it's not just the people in the limelight that suffered at Diddy's hands. Instead, it was just people who happened to be around him. Just like
Yes, guys, I hear what she just said. Oh my God, Diddy's crazy. He's tearing off her clothes, ripping off her clothes. What if she never get away? Oh my God, she can get away and run, run. Because when you see something like that happening, and the guy behind her just look at her, and the eye make for, and he turn away his head. A lot of those people that work with Diddy, yes, they know what's going on. They know. They just turn their head away or go about their business and leave you. You are in it. Yes, it's alleged anything over here. Man, Diddy is something else, and this girl run for dear life. Run, run, run. Run for dear
look at
life.
the disturbing case of April Lampros. According to her lawsuit, Lampros was a university student who was interning for Arista Records when she first met Puff. After being convinced to go on a date with him, it said that he took advantage of her. Over time, this built into an abusive and coercive relationship where she ultimately felt that she had to do whatever he said or there would be consequences. She felt that if she disobeyed him, he would take away her dreams of pursuing a career in this world, the lawsuit alleges. Mr. Combs would also threaten to blacklist her in the industry if she tried to mess with him in any way. Miss Lampos's dreams and everything she's been working hard for were in the palm of his hands. The suit also claimed that she was made to have sex with Kim Porter, and while Lampros vocally opposed the idea, Combs quickly reminded her that she had no control over the situation, as he could make her lose her.
You hear that? She was supposed to have sex with Kim Porter. You hear that? And the woman before was saying Kim Porter don't know nothing about that. I don't believe. How is Puffy gonna do all these things, having party, something where everybody go? How Kim Porter not gonna know about the parties that he's having? Somebody must tell her. She have friends. Yes. Somebody must say to her.
As a result of defendant Combs' conduct, the lawsuit adds, Lampros has suffered and continues to suffer harm, including physical injury, severe emotional distress, humiliation, anxiety, and other consequential damages for which she is entitled to an award of monetary damages and other relief. Sadly, tales like April's don't appear to be uncommon in the music world, let alone Puffy's past. In all likelihood, there's probably more where that came from too. But while what did
Yes, there's a lot more female out there with a lot more stories and stories and stories. Tons of stories. Some of them we will never hear them. And some we might hear. So I just one of them things that how they do the girls when they want to come in the music industry. Oh my God.
Diddy did to these people was monstrous, it should be noted that Diddy has a whole other set of victims as well, including the former employees of his record label and anyone else in the industry that crossed him. So let's start with his former right-hand man, who is now savoring his downfall. Mace was talented beyond his years. An MC from Harlem, Diddy grabbed him at a young age and quickly took the neighborhood kid from rags to riches in a matter of months.
You met Puff on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Friday, you was recording your album.
No, I was recording Only You.
I was recording only you.
And once that record came out, it was probably like a week or two later. And then I was showing up at a video to do Only You. So it was
Soon, Mace became one of the flagship artists, and at 22, he went from being Puff's hype man to score a #1 album with Harlem World. But over time, Mace grew discontented with what he was getting from the industry. And at the height of his fame, he left to become a minister. The Harlem World artist then returned in 2004, but things were never the same between himself and Puff.
I never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So the disdain that I got for Puff is more like, you trying to keep me here, nigga? I'm not here. All my peers is up here. All my peers are bosses. When it's time, just like somebody raised somebody up, you know they did work with you. They go from your little man to maybe A&R to something else. He just kept trying to keep me right here, like he didn't want me to grow at anything.
Now,
Yes, guys, because I was wondering why he and Mace not together anymore, break up, not singing together, because I used to enjoy them making music. But if it's like that, no, 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 no. Mace, you could not stay in that. No, you can't stay down. Need to go up and rise up. And he's not paying you either. Oh my
years
God.
after it all
Why are doctors using these strange pouches to eliminate disease-spreading rodents?
This is what happens to the white man. When they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to them.
One of entertainment's biggest powerhouses comes crashing down.
I was up, but I make no excuses. I'm disgusted. I'm so sorry.
A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today,
Take
he's
him
been
up.
indicted and will face justice.
He's dealt with every challenge in his life, and he's not guilty. He's innocent of these charges.
As his controversial past faces questions that could reveal long buried secrets.
For myself, and I think a lot of other people in this industry, I mean, it's all a shock.
So yes, guys, that's it for tonight. It's 1:05, I'm going to bed. But guys, you see all of that, you hear all of that. Them not easy, Puff not easy at all. He no love nobody but himself. You understand? That's how you go. Allegedly, you see for yourself, he not really love nobody. And he no have no wife. Just have human. Girl, me not even know, cause Cassie not even look like I'm girlfriend. That I just use. Plain old use the people in data. Look how the girl pretty, look how she nice. And all him do is mess with her, mess around with her. He never want her. Never want her. He just want to use her. When them a go out, she's on his side and stuff like that. He never really want her. If he did want her, he would have treat her better than that. And plus, he have Kim Porter, where and baby mother, where, I guess, he treat better allegedly to according to what them say. So, man, I just one of them things. The Puffy was well trained, well groomed, and he knows what he's doing because his mama allegedly tell him, you know. So yes, guys, that is it for tonight. I'll catch you tomorrow night. I don't know. Maybe I'll come on in the morning because it's my day off tomorrow. Maybe like 10 or so. Yeah, man. So, guys, if you are available, you can hop on. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow night. Bye. Thank you and have a great night. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.